How's it going? This is Hoiman, and I'm sure if you've been following me last week, I didn't post a video, and that's just because I honestly didn't know what to say. Like, my last video, I talked about feeling lonely and isolated all the time, and then that just pretty much continued on to the next week and this week as well. So I just didn't know what to talk about because I just kind of end up repeating myself. But now that it's been 2 weeks, I guess in that time, so obviously I still feel very lonely and isolated. And yesterday I actually just went for a bike ride, just kind of wanted to get out of the house and just kind of go for a directionless ride, I suppose. And I do actually do that every now and then. But yesterday I just rode my bike, rode to a local park, and then just sat on a bench alone, and felt really sad. Like, all this loneliness and isolation is really starting to get to me. And it got to the point where I was sitting on the bench and I just wanted to cry because I just felt so sad and lonely, but I just couldn't. Like, for a very long time now, I don't know if it's due to my mental health or if it's taking the medication, but I've just been unable to cry for a very long time, even during like really sad situations or really like sad things happen. Like, I just can't cry. Like, I want to cry, but I just can't. And yesterday when I was sitting on the bench, I just felt so sad and lonely. I just really wanted to cry, just to kind of let out those emotions, I guess, but I just couldn't. And that just made me even more sad inside, really. But yeah, just overall these past few weeks have just not really been in the best of moods, I suppose. I just feel so isolated. Just never know what I want to do or have much motivation to do anything. But I guess to kind of distract myself from feeling so lonely, I have actually been trying to be more active on social media this past week. Like, I've always had these like Facebook pages and stuff, I just never really used it that much. So this week I've actually joined quite a lot of like writing groups to kind of share stories with other writers and also to promote my books, because even though I became an author in 2019, since then I've not really made any sales. So, I'm trying to kind of promote myself and kind of get my name out there a little bit, and then just basically sharing my books in writing groups and stuff. And also like just sharing general stuff as well on social media. Just I don't know, I just thought, why not, I suppose. So I've definitely been a bit more active on social media this week. And last Saturday I did actually go to Birmingham for a visit, and I did actually see Ozzy the Bull, which is, if you know anything about the history about that bull, is that it was made for the Olympics a few years ago here in the UK. But after that they moved it to outside the Birmingham Library, and I did manage to see Ozzy a few times when I was there. And then, even though it was headed for the scrap, it basically got saved by petitions to give it a home. So the government eventually decided to install Ozzy inside the New Street station. So I managed to see him last week, and yeah, it's nice to see that he's going to stay, and it would have been a shame for him to get scrapped. I mean, considering how much time and engineering went into creating Ozzy. So it's nice to see that he's officially become a part of Birmingham now. But yeah, other than that, I've just been focusing on my book. So I've done through chapters, well, from the prologue all the way to chapter 6. So I just reread through chapter 6 today, and I'm gonna reread, like, edit through chapter 7 later on. So yeah, I'm sharing a lot of progress of my books to the writing groups, and I'm just focusing on my book for the most part this week. So other than that, no, I don't really feel there's been much, like, not too much to report on this past 2 weeks. So I guess missing out a week last week, I wanted to at least make a video this week just to kind of update things and not fall behind too much, I guess. But yeah, that's about it for me this week. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week. So hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.